Could we get the music turned off, the house music?
Please.
I'm loud enough to where I know. Thank you. Welcome home, y'all.
Welcome home, y'all.
Okay. I'm Lindsay Lee. I'm the host at during the festival for the Depot finalists. So we try to integrate them into, as I describe it, it's a strange world. If you've never been, it is a weird and strange place. It's kind of like being an orientation advisor at college, except into this community, Kerrville Folk Festival. Um, so several years ago, the idea came up. I think it was Thomas Chapman had the idea to create a tour to help the new folk get around the state, meet people, spread the word about new folk. It's a great tradition. Hopefully you guys are having fun so far.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I want to thank Thomas Botanic here and Janet. Y'all are acting as the host around here, right? You're driving it around. I want to thank the Mucky Duck, specifically Teresa, Rusty, and Shane, for providing this as a venue. It's something we've wanted to do for a long time, and Rusty finally, Rusty said, "Yay, I want to do this. Why aren't you talking to us?" Okay, great. So really appreciate y'all doing that for us. Um, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the New Folk contest. Last year there were 1,200 entries into the contest. Um, to understand how the process goes, there's 2 rounds of screeners. And so in the first round, because there's so many people submitting 2 songs, so 1,200 entries, so there's 2,400 songs. Instead of trying to burn 5 people down to the ground, we split it up into 2 groups. Actually, it was 3 groups, so there was like 800 songs that 3 different, and 3 judges in each group, 3 screeners in each group. They go through and they rank them, and then we take basically the top 40 from each of those groups. They go into the second group of people, the screeners. That's 6 more screeners. Everybody is a singer-songwriter. Um, so if you've made, before you made it to the stage, the new folks being one of the 24 finalists, your song's been listened to by 9 people. So it's a really rigorous process. It's not like the old days where it's listen to tape, hey, that's good, I'll keep it, that's bad, throw it back.
That's a lot.
And then, so we have the 24 who come, and they sing Carnival on Saturday and Sunday. We pick them, and then we have, again, 5, it's now up to 5 judges who listen to your music. So if you've won, or if you've made it to the finals, your music has been listened to by 14 different people.
Wow.
And that means the 6 of you. And everybody's good. Of course, I'm not a songwriter, so to me, everybody sounded really. And also because since I'm their host, I'm like, Mrs. Manning, Archie Manning's wife, at the Super Bowl, which kid do you root for? Every one of them.
Oh.
They are my, I don't have kids, they are my kids. Anyway, tonight, we have 4 of them performing tonight. Fortunately, Mark Gilmore had a performance in Denver that had already been booked. He'll be coming back to the tour on Wednesday or Thursday. And Kitty Doll had a cruise tour in France that had already been booked before the new folk contest. And so, but she again will be making it back Wednesday or Thursday. For those of you that are interested, we're going to open up entry into the new folk contest in January. So, and have y'all flipped a coin? Have y'all figured out what order you're going to do? So we're going to start with Abigail Oakley, Madeline Robinson, Sarah Bell, and Cindy Collinson. And thank you, everybody. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Lindsay. How y'all doing?
Right.
We're so happy to be here. We drove from Dripping Springs today. Well, Cindy drove. I navigated. These two
Very
napped.
well, but I slept.
Tomorrow we'll trade. But we're just having a grand old time on this tour, and it's such a gift to just show up and get to do what we do. And New Folk booked this whole road for us. We get to be in new places and meet new people. So thanks for being a part of that. This is a song about not knowing what to wish for. I need to mow my lawn, but there are dandelions in every corner. If I mow them down, do I commit dandelion murder? I am a superstitious goldfish fish getting in my way. I wish someone would just tell me which wish I should make. When you can have anything, and you can have everything, it's paralyzing, paralyzing, 'cause you have a choice to make, and you have your mind to change. Dandelion, I am trying to hold the vision. This random article says dandelions take lots of water, and all my grass will die if I let them live any longer. The power's in my hands, it kind of freaks me out a bit, like God is whispering, girl, you go manifest that shit. 'Cause you can be anything, and you can have everything. It's paralyzing, paralyzing, 'cause you have a choice to make, and you have your mind to change. Dandelion, I am trying to hold the vision. So take a deep breath, close my eyes. Sorry for the spit, thank you for the wish. Dandelion, dandelion.
You just showed up in my monitor right here. It was like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, hello, darling."
I'm in there.
Well, I've decided just right now to just carry on with the flower
Yeah.
theme.
You got flowers on your shirt.
Oh yeah, let's just steep in it. This song is about a semi-fictional character named Wild Iris. I dug up all of the perennials in my yard in 2020 for reasons unknown and gave them space to flourish. Have you seen Wild Iris disappear and act, slip away quiet? God, I wish she'd have let me know when she's gonna stay and when she's gonna go.
I can't forget it. Wild Iris, don't give a damn if you're a woman or a man or anyone else. She said it's all about heart to heart, not parts or making fair weather plans. And if I let her be, if I let her be, would she come to me Wild Iris, who is she? Wild Iris, animal body. Wild Iris, who is she? Wild Iris, animal body. And if I let her be, if I let her be, would she come to me freely?
Yeah. I like that.
We were lucky enough to get to hear Lindsay Lee sing a little bit this past year at Kerrville. Which, has anyone else heard Lindsay Lee sing before? We got to hear him. Maybe he can make a debut at some point later tonight or at another time. Yeah, buy this man a drink. He'll be up here. Well, I'm Sarah Beth Go. I'm going to take the flower theme and change it to mental health medications. And we'll see how you can follow that, Cindy. One of the things that I do
Pretty
with
easily.
my... Man, y'all thought that was funny. Thank you. I make these stop motions with my songs, and so I'm going to show them while I play them. And if you can't see, they're also on all my sites and everything, but I thought it would be fun to have them here with me. Usually my husband is the tech guy, but I'm the tech guy tonight. Well, I think it was December, right about the time I was ready to give up. I can remember the ruminating thoughts that wouldn't stop in my head, the dread, the thread of stories, none of them true. Then there was a little white pill that changed everything. This is a love song to the neurons that finally fell in place. I can make music. I remember when that used to make my mind race. The good I couldn't see, it couldn't will my brain to change. Then there was a little white pill that changed everything. Well, I wrote this several years ago, but I thought it wouldn't be well received, 'cause psychotropic medications have a stigma bigger than the diseases they're trying to treat. But have you ever talked to someone who was seriously thinking about ending things? I mean, seriously considering ending things. I have. I was. And the thing that saved me was a drug. So in the morning, I swallow you with a big cup of coffee, not performing, being held up by a chair and all your power. I'm a flower by the hour, I bloom a little more because of a little white pill that changed everything. This little white pill changed everything.
I'm sort of attracted to those that never found that little white pill and just live a life of incredible, interesting character building and struggle. So I moved to Nashville when I was 34 to kind of go to grad school, and that would be at the bar. And that's where I met a lot of great writers and boyfriends, thankfully, because I got a lot of songs out of them. Here's a story of one that I met at the bar. I met you in Nashville at the Broken Spoke. You were singing on stage in a haze of smoke. I bought you a drink when you said you were broke, and I was loaded. Then I drove you home 'cause you drank too much. I could hardly maneuver that pickup truck, and the first thing in the morning the repo man showed up. Now that never happened in California. So romantic. When you fall in love with a drinker, hook, line, and sinker, you know what you get when you linger too long with a good-looking singing, guitar picking, drinking. You get what was I thinking kind of song. Well, after I had a drink or two, everything looks better, especially you. But I've already been to that barbecue a time or two or three or four, but who's counting anymore? The whiskey's gonna leave you hurting, and I'm leaving too, that's for certain. I'm gonna miss all of the fun and the flirting, but not the hurting. When you fall in love with a drinker, hook, line, and sinker, you know what you get when you linger too long with a good-looking singing, guitar picking, drinking. You get what was I thinking kind of song. Now if Martin were here, he'd tell you a thing or two, but since he's not, a little bit will do. Well, the walls I won't be climbing, wedding bells they won't be chiming, but the stars will still be outshining each other in Nashville. When you fall in love with a drinker, hook, line, and stinker, you know what you get when you linger too long with a good-looking singing, guitar picking, drinking. You get a what was I drinking kind of song. That's my little white pill if I had one. Or to avoid this, the it's your turn, honey.
You know, I think I just realized that this is my grad school. I think these gals, just learning from them in the car and learning through your songs. It's fun. And Kerrville before that. The road in general is my grad school.
That's right.
I like it. We're all
You should probably make
I'll
sure
have
you.
we'll have PhDs by the end of
I was about to say you should probably make sure you also go get a PhD to correct the course.
A real one.
Gosh. Well, are y'all having fun yet? Good. Me too. Could I get a little more of both things in my monitor? Thank you. Well, I love getting to travel across the U.S. I've seen a lot of the country just from playing shows like this, and it's my favorite thing to do. And there's a lot of song inspiration that comes from it too. So this is about the billboards on the highway. It's called Billboard America. Love is for sale on I-24. Just take the exit for the sex superstore. And written in bold, consider saving your soul at the good Lord, hallelujah.org. Well, they'll sell you love, they'll sell you fun, the best country cooking this side of the sun. And you just drive by rereading the signs, wondering where we all went so wrong. We're living in Billboard America, advertised, monetized hysteria. Jesus and French fries and lingerie, whatever gets you on your way. Well, don't miss the stop if your tank's running low. Fill up on gas, cigarettes, Cheetos, any vice that you're jonesing. There's an arrow that's pointing away from the straight and the narrow. Well, they'll sell you love, they'll sell you fun, the tallest Paul Bunyan this side of the sun. And you just drive by rereading the signs, wondering whether to believe it or not. We're living in Billboard America, advertised, monetized hysteria. Jesus and French fries and lingerie, whatever gets you on your way. I guess nothing's for sale on I-24. Just take the exit if you wanna see more. I should have put the giant squirrel in that song instead of Paul Bunyan. Did y'all see that on the way out here? That Tom told us to go to that after.
On the way home.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of van education, Cindy just told us today that the even number, the I-94 would be an east-west interstate, right?
Something like that.
And then
The
if it was the
numbers.
I-95, I don't know if that is one,
North
being
and-
from
north and south.
Canada and all. Anywho,
Yeah, there was a
Highway
moment.
1, California, Highway 1, Highway 5.
There was a
15.
moment where it was like, we don't need Google. Someone in the car knows the answer to our questions.
well, I'm going to do one that was inspired by stories that my Oma and Opa told me about their experiences growing up in Germany during the Second World War. They were both teenagers during it and suffered terribly in their own ways. And but then they immigrated to Canada when my mom was 6 years old, and then they just refused to talk about the war until my brother and I were young adults. And this is not their story specifically, but pieced together from that.
Another day goes by and I find that you are a stranger to me. You talk without a reason and you think without a pause, and you speak with all your fingers, sharing little bits of wisdom that see you through the day. And I try and try to make you stay. One more word before the war. Remember me, soldier. Another day goes by and I find that you are a stranger to me. You send another letter from the bowels of the brigade, and you ask my favorite color, say that hell is frozen over, and you need a little cheer, 'cause your dying day is drawing near. One more word before the war. Remember me, soldier. Another day goes by and I find that you are a stranger to me. Your metal's getting dusty in a shoebox, let it lie. And your uniform is faded, it's been years since you wore it, and much to my dismay, you still cry at night. Don't make me stay. One more dream about the war. Remember me, soldier. Another day goes by and I find that you are a stranger to me. Another day goes by and I find that you are a stranger to me.
Well, I am. I should have said with my medication song, I'm a mental health therapist as well. That's my day job. And it's been interesting as I'm now in my 40s, and as I'm aging, I'm seeing more and more things and able to write more and more things. I think in my 20s and 30s, I mostly wrote about boys and men that I was dating or not dating, which she covers a lot of this in her songs, and I love that. She's the queen of this.
Dysfunctional.
Yeah, dysfunctional men. Right. We don't write about the healthy ones, just the dysfunctional men. But this is one of these songs that I also have a stop motion for that kind of came from writing about what was happening in my life and a really just bummer of a moment. And funny enough, I showed this person that you'll kind of gather who the person is, hopefully, as you watch it. I showed her the video thinking she would be so honored, and she was like, don't release that. You don't have my permission, because it has her name in it several times. But I did release it. So you can find it on my CD. You can watch it online. This is called Erin. I really thought she would like it, which is why I told her. My husband said, "You're an idiot for showing her." Erin, oh Erin, with your $395 fee, it's apparent, oh Erin, that you know what you're doing. And with all the money in the world, all the accounts you handle, I know mine isn't much, Erin, but I'm bothered by what you said about what I do for a living. You ask about my parents every time I call you Erin. You wonder how they're doing. When I picture your office, it's cluttered with losses, hopefully some returns. Stacks of taxes all over your desk. Yes, I guess, Erin, you know what you're doing. And how could you have known how important my write-offs were to me? All the gas mileage from traveling to cities and the music store receipts. You broke my heart with one little word. Oh, Erin, I swear to God, it's so much more than a hobby. And I should say, that was not about my therapist career. That was about my music career.
I get the song now. Things take a while. Anyway, I sold everything I owned when I was 34 and decided to reinvent myself, and then moved to Nashville, quit my job as a second grade bilingual education teacher. I'd like to say that gains respect. Right? Yeah. I still love kids. I have my own, in fact. Anyway, when I got to Nashville, I met the man to produce my first CD, my producer / seducer. And the guy that he was producing had to get down to the Gulf of Mexico for a music festival, and I offered to drive because he didn't have a car. Well, he did, but he had no license and no money for gas, and that's when I stepped in. And I said, you want to ride home, you better invite me up on the stage to sing with you, because I know all your songs, because I've been in every recording session. Because he was absolutely gorgeous and amazing songwriter, singer. But, I'm standing there next to him and my boyfriend. So I had to disguise this song a little bit and make sure that I wasn't found out. But I think they're on the air now, so if you're watching, I'm screwed. That is my ex-boyfriend. I owe him nothing. He, in fact, owes me. You know how that is. Bathe my body in southern seas, and tangle my hair with the southern breeze, and watch me blossom from a stranger's kiss. Now take me back to that Alabama bliss, Alabama bliss, gypsy heart and eagle wings, gonna take me back to where the country sings. California is so hard to miss when I'm so lost in that Alabama bliss. Alabama bliss. Alabama bliss. My bag is packed, I'm ready to go. We can drive all night to the Gulf of Mexico. Rebel wind, sky so blue, oh, it fills my sails when I think of you. But I'll be back, 'cause it's you, you know I miss those warm nights and that Alabama bliss. Alabama bliss. Alabama bliss. Alabama bliss. So Alabama.
Beautiful. So I also, well, everyone has done time in Nashville except Madeline, but even you've been down there and hung out, played with musicians, and I don't know, consumed tacos in Nashville. Yes, we've all done it. But I've been there 7 years, and before that, I grew up in Las Vegas, and so did Cindy. Yeah, we found out this, well, I guess in Kerrville, that Cindy was born in Las Vegas.
We
and
keep finding all these similarities between us, and my mom was born in Germany too, and she came over when she was 6 or 7. So
Yeah.
I just found that out. We're just like cosmically coming together, not
It's
just
pretty
on
fun.
stage.
Exactly. But Vegas did, I mean, it did a few things for me. It's such a shameless, quirky city that I think that like framed me in quirky, shameless songwriting. So there's that, and then also gave me a love of hiking. Red Rock Canyon is 15 minutes out of the city. You have to go. It's really beautiful. And we've done a little bit of hiking this trip, and it's just, I like doing this, playing, writing, and then I like being outside. So that's what this song is about. And yeah. I'm tired of trying to be a rock rock star. I wanna be where the dirt and the rocks are. I wanna be where I feel small again. So I got my shoes and my tent and my map packed. Watched a YouTube on how to backpack. Then I saw you in bright blue walking up ahead. And I thought, ooh, this is the great outdoors. This is I wanna be yours. It's love at first campsite. My hazelite lover in Patagonia. I fell for you like instant mashed potatoes, dissolving over heat as we watched the flame grow. You spoke to me like I'd known you for miles. Now I'm saving up 60 grand to move our life into a Sprinter van, so we can finally chase a new sunset every night. Singing, ooh, this is the great outdoors. This is I wanna be yours. It's love at first campsite. My hazelite lover in Patagonia. Now on the recording of this song, new folker Anthony DaCosta does a really nice guitar solo. All paths lead to Kerrville one way or another. I hope our trails always come together. Way out here where the trail makes taste better. You're in a fleece and I'm in my sweater. Singing, ooh, this is the great outdoors. This is I wanna be yours. It's love at first campsite. My hazelite, ooh, this is the great outdoors. This is I wanna be yours. It's love at first campsite. My hazelite lover in Patagonia.
Thanks for the harmony.
I just feel like only responding in song to the ones that you're doing, because it's.
Love that. That's so fun.
I want to do the opposite side of that page of the real disappointing ones. In the lover department.
Oh, no.
Well, this is a song I wrote when I turned 30, and I was reflecting on my romances of the previous decade. And I decided, there were 3 people in particular who I decided deserved a little bit of attention, but that they did not each get their own song.
You're a smooth talker, used to come around when I was a paper doll. Your lips undressed me naked, and I knew you didn't care about me at all. Well, I've been getting stronger. It's been years since I thought I loved you. So why'd you leave a message on my phone saying you're in town, and why wasn't I home? There's no one less I'd rather see, but this was really never about me. like you give a damn what I got going on. And if I answer, I'll tell you everything's been better with you gone. Alright, what about yourself? Are you still God's gift to everyone else? How does it feel to be alone? Now you burn through every lover you've ever known. You've only got yourself to blame. Is there any other reason that you came? You've got some kind of nerve coming around here after all the damage you've done. You've got some kind of nerve coming around here after all the damage you've done. After all the damage you've done. After all the damage you've done. After all the damage you've done.
Before we, well, not, I'm going to keep moving on. I was about to say before we move on, but I'm moving on. Sorry, that was awkward. Abigail is holding something that this is a great opportunity for you guys if you would like to stay connected with us. This is a sign up where you can put your emails down. It's sort of a master sign up for all of us. And we live in a generation of that is ruled largely by an algorithm. And so we'd like to take it away from the algorithm and give us artists some autonomy and you guys the autonomy too, because you can also sign up. And if you're like, oh, that was a terrible email, I'm going to unsubscribe. We get it. We get unsubscribes all the time. So she's going to pass it, and then you guys can just pass it around as we're singing.
This is also my personal journal, so don't turn too far. It's not anything I wouldn't put in a song, but it's personal.
Yeah,
Emails
personal.
only, no reading.
Man, I would have a hard time not looking at that if I heard that from stage. This is a trusting person right here.
I'm gonna be watching all of you.
I have kind of an interesting journey into Kerrville. I was just thinking about it. My husband and I went to Folk Alliance International a few years ago. And yeah, has anyone gone? Or I heard a whistle, so I think somebody likes it over there maybe. The first time we went, I was like, and it's this crazy thing where you sing in hotel rooms at like 2 a.m. And my husband's like, I have one show at 1:30 a.m. and it's a 10-minute show. And I'm like, we're not flying to Kansas City to go to one show that's 10 minutes long. And then the next day he said, I got another show. It's 8 minutes long at 3 a.m. And I'm like, we are not. We ended up going. And then in each room that we listened to, we would see on the bio of the people that we like really loved, Kerrville Folk Fest, New Folk winner or finalist. And so through that, we were able to seek it out and find out what this Kerrville thing was, because it was all over. And so then we applied, and I got in. He didn't get in, but he's the more enthusiastic one, so he's the one that really, went around to all the shows when I was like, I'm going to bed, I'm over this. I wasn't ever over Kerrville, but if I was tired, So long story short, then we came to SWRFA in Austin, which is Southwestern Regional Folk Alliance, which we've got some people back here that also went. When you first walk into SWRFA, there's a fishbowl, and you pull out a piece of paper, and it's a prompt. And you get it on Thursday, and if you write a song based on that prompt, then you sing it Sunday at this brunch. And so I got a prompt this year the prompt was Storms Inside. And it's always tempting to like put the prompt back and find something else, but you're not allowed to. So I took it. And this is the song that came from it. This is called Better. getting better at not hating pretty girls who have fast metabolisms and a twinkle in their eye. I'm getting better at walking into someone's home and not being sad because they have ceilings that are higher. I'm getting better when my heart starts to sink like a dinghy underneath a rogue wave. It's getting more like a sailboat in the storm. I'm getting tired of believing what I learned when I was just a little girl, that I was only special 'cause I was better at singing and performing. But if anyone outshines me, I'm in danger. And then the weather, brewing storms in my heart, a tornado of darkness on my mind. All the storms inside, the hurricanes and cyclones, the supercells and lightning fighting. 'Cause I'm nothing if I'm not better. And then you loved me. You loved every part of me. You didn't care if I could sing or write a song. You loved my potty mouth. You loved me hot and angry, threatened by a pretty girl that writes a better song. You unlocked my heart, made it safe enough to fart. You made all the parts I thought were so ugly just a part of me that didn't have to be better.
I gotta say, that's always a good way to vet out the boyfriends. I always did. That's why it took me till I was 44 before I got married. But luckily for me, just in time, I did. And thankfully, I had a baby and got married. Not in that order, but almost. Anyway, I was lucky because my mom came from California. I was living in Nashville, and she got there right in time, right for my baby's birth, and she stayed with me for a couple of days, and then she wanted me to go get my hair done, which is not something I would want to do, but I just said, what the heck, Mom? There must be a reason you should listen to your mother, right? I mean, I got married because she wanted me to. I thought that's a good reason. Don't you do things for your mother? Anyway, lucky for me, I went to the hairdresser because she gave me the hook line to this song, and this is a song that got me into the Kerrville Festival. I got my tubes tied, my hair dyed. I'm gonna take a long ride. Got my bills paid, my hair sprayed. I'm not gonna be afraid. My kids are all grown. I'm finally alone. It's my turn to cut loose and cause a stir. 'Cause I am 3 years shy of 50, feeling rather nifty in my midlife Chrysler. Well, life's so sweet, it's such a treat to talk to anyone I meet. No tummy tuck, no liposuck. I traded in my pickup truck. My kids are doing fine. Not one is doing time. I think I'll take a ride too big, sir. 'Cause I am 3 years shy of 50, and I'm feeling rather nifty in my midlife Chrysler. I got my hands on the wheel, wind in my hair. I'm starting to find my own way. I'm making up time with sweet talk and wine. It's a brand new day. Oh, I got my boots on, my blues are gone. Singing out my favorite song. Let's take a ride. Cast aside all the troubles tucked inside. I'm single and free now. It's all about me. I'm done wishing for the way things were. 'Cause I'm 3 years shy of 50, feeling rather nifty in my midlife Chrysler. Oh, I'm out of my midlife crisis, and I'm into a midlife Chrysler. Thank you.
Well, I think this is our last pass already.
No. No talking before the song. We'll
Our-
go through 2 turbo songs,
Oh.
right?
A little bit longer. Okay. Well, now I have to think about. I won't do that song then. Gosh. Well, no. I think that's a good call. I just been watching the time.
We'll just turbo it down. a
Turbo.
little.
What should I play, gals? Let me think. You know, when you get fixed on something, it's hard to change your mind. I will say, I think tonight we're doing a special. I'm in a different tuning for that, but tonight we're doing a CD bundle. You get a CD from each of us for
32.
32.
So we can divide it evenly into 4.
And you might be thinking, why do I want CDs? I don't have a CD player. And we've come up with, we're leaving, our van has a bunch of CDs in it, the one we're renting. So we're going to leave our CDs in the van, and this is how we're going to be discovered and become big stars. So you could purchase a CD and leave it somewhere, and maybe, like, I don't know.
You could be the reason.
Yeah, John Mayer will find it, or some Joni Mitchell, maybe someone. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I'll play a love song if that's cool. I haven't seen. My boyfriend is a touring musician as well, and we've spent so much time apart this year. It's kind of crazy, but it's good. It's good for career, right? Has so many gigs, and I've been lucky to play a lot in Texas this year between Kerrville and a few other songwriter festivals. I love getting invited to play in Texas, so makes missing my guy worth it. But actually,
I think every flower would die. There'd be no groceries in the grocery aisle. The blue sky would be on the ground. Yeah, the whole wide world would be upside down. And the birds would forget how to sing. There'd be only winter, no more more spring, the sun would stop shining outside. It'd be so dark, we'd lose our minds if we don't do this for us. Let's do this for all mankind, 'cause no one wants to see what the world would be if you ever stop loving me. And I know you get cold feet, that's just one thing your mom told me. So hang on to your head a little more. I'll keep your heart and your toes warm if we don't do this for us. Let's do this for all mankind, 'cause no one wants to see what the world would be if you ever stop loving me. California would break and melt into the ocean, and I think that I'd go with it. London Bridge would fall, that'd be the end as we know it. Warnings whisper, but we never listen. So if we don't do this for us, let's do this for all mankind, 'cause no one wants to see what the world would be if you ever stop loving me. No one wants to see what the world would be if you ever stop loving me.
Thank you.
This is so fun.
This is fun.
It's so nice.
Is that a birthday cake? Is someone's birthday? Anniversary. Happy anniversary. Oh.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. What are y'all's names? Happy anniversary,
Lauren and Lauren.
Happy anniversary to you.
Sweet. The other half of my artistic life right now is touring with a string quartet. I sing with them. They're called the Fretless. They're a Canadian band, and we've been doing this for 3 years now together. And a couple of years ago, we started writing songs together. So I'd love to share one of the ones that I wrote with this string quartet. I had been in Scotland for one of the strangest gigs of my life, writing a song for a whiskey distillery. And yeah, cheers to that. And ended up keeping the rental car that this distillery provided to me for an extra week, and went camping on the shores of Loch Ness and hiking through the Isle of Skye, and then ended up on this beach watching dolphins, weirdly, which was not what I was expecting, and ended up writing these lyrics out almost as a poem that I ended up bringing to the string quartet to turn into a song. And it really, to me, there's like this extraordinary generosity that is extended to us traveling musicians everywhere we go, and people really open their homes and hearts to us, and it's so moving and touching and makes all of the ups and downs feel like there's this beautiful hug to fall into wherever we go. So thank you all so much for being here. And to everybody who's been involved in putting this tour together, into the Kerrville Folk Festival, of course, because, and you know, Texan hospitality, holy, the rumors are true. Yeah.
Clouds in white against a heartbreak sky. I'm looking at the passing of time. Infinite fields, impossibly green. Another year older, another year older. Ancient fence, stone by stone, keeps the flock from going out alone. But my legs are long, and over I go. Carry me far from trouble and woe. Caledonia, will I ever know ya? Will you take me in? Caledonia, will I ever know ya? I feel I'm coming home. Run to the ocean for a different view. Was there something in myself a tide could undo? Kick off my shoes when the sea gets low. Wash me over, wash me over. Caledonia, will I ever know ya? Will you take me in? Caledonia, will I ever know ya? I feel I'm coming home. Cut off my past and take the fall. Inches closer to standing taller. Break up bangs and a first tattoo. I had to go, had to. Caledonia, will I ever know ya? Will you take me in? Caledonia, will I ever know ya? I feel I'm coming home. I feel I'm coming home. I feel I'm coming home.
Well, I did Kerrville 2 years. The first year was a couple years ago. And if you aren't one of the 6, you have the option to stand with the rest of the not 6. What's 24 minus 6? 18? Club 7. Any Club 7s in here? No, well, just me. I'm a club zone. And we also stand by what is called, and I think we established it. It was the tree of perpetual sorrows. So, I would like to say this song is the one that got me to the tree of perpetual sorrows. Did you know that, Lindsay? Yes. No, the tree of perpetual sorrows. Oh, Andrew Delaney. Do y'all know Andrew Delaney? Oh, yeah. That sounds like an Andrew Delaney creation. You'll have to check him out. He's an amazing musician. And he shares my love of being a curmudgeon. What'd you say? Curmudgeon? See, well, now I have to stop my stop motion.
Very good.
Curmudgeon. I also learned the word pervert when I was there. But that doesn't mean pervert. It just means
Like converted.
I love we've been converted. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's still going. Here we go. All right, I'm going to start this over. This is my Tree of Perpetual Sorrows debut here at the Mucky Duck. This is called Something Without a Solution. I was supposed to visit the next Saturday. You sent me a text, said to call. Everything wasn't okay. But I kept the ticket in case the doctors were wrong. They're only human, after all. Your grandmother brought you to the old Baptist church. We were both 9, 3rd grade, when we met at first. We found ourselves as we found each other, awkward and laughing through it all. Sitting alone in a chair, maybe you'll lose your beautiful hair with a needle in your chest and the chemo flowing. I wanna be a respite from all your desperate confusion. Maybe we can figure out something without a solution. A long video of childhood memories. I sent in a text, hoping you'd laugh after the next surgery. I want you to know that I'd do anything. I'm only human, after all. Sitting alone in a chair, maybe you'll lose your beautiful hair with a needle in your chest and the chemo flowing. I wanna be a respite from all your desperate confusion. Maybe we can figure out something without a solution. Maybe we can figure out something without a solution. Maybe we can figure out something without a solution. Thank you.
promise I'll never tell. You can't hide from me like you hide from yourself. When you drink it in like it's medicine, it kills the pain like Novocaine, but you still cry. And I don't wanna be a witness and watch you bury yourself alive. And I don't wanna be a witness, 'cause there's a difference between living your life and waiting to die. I can't watch you from a distance. I bet I know just what you're thinking. And I can close my eyes. I know just what you're drinking. But the medicine you choose, it just brings you back your blues in the morning. I don't wanna be a witness and watch you bury yourself alive. I don't wanna be a witness. There's a difference between living your life and waiting to die. I tried, oh, you know how hard I cried just to make everything be alright. And I know I can't let you go, 'cause this is not my war to fight. I don't wanna be a witness. I don't wanna be a witness. I don't wanna be a witness. You told me secrets I promise I'll never tell, but you can't hide from me like you hide from yourself.
Is it all right if we do one more round? Is that cool?
All right.
All right. Yay.
No intros.
No intros, just thank yous for Rusty for letting us be here, to the Witanics for getting us in here, and Shane, and our brilliant sound guys. Yeah. Give it up. Give it up for everybody.
Rafa and Miles, is that your names? Yeah, thank you. They were so awesome from the moment we arrived until now, into the future. They rock.
And thanks, Damien, for requesting this song.
When I take my exit survey before life hangs up the phone, I hope to answer on honestly as I lose my earthly bones. On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied were you? Did you do every important thing that you set out to do? Where were you born? Where did you die? What came in between? Checking off boxes, counting up losses, chasing impossible dreams. Just see the sights and learn your lessons. Find the answers to the jackpot questions. If you wanna know what it all means, press 3. So I thought about my thoughts and started down the list of things I sometimes, often, and almost never did. And in 50 words or less, tell us what you would change in your experience here on this mortal plane. Who was your first love? Who was your last? What came in between? Beauty and promise, wins and losses aren't always what they seem. Did you find, with few exceptions, you made lemonade out of all your lemons? If you wanna know what it all means, press 1 if you would recommend experience to a friend. Press 2 if you wanna know how the world will end. Press 4 if you'd like to hear this menu again. Where were you born? Where did you die? What came in between? Checking off boxes, counting up losses, chasing impossible dreams. Just see the sights and learn your lessons. Find the answers to the jackpot questions. If you wanna know what it all means, yeah, if you wanna know what it all means, press 3.
Such a hit. Okay, I'm gonna do the only song I ever wrote on a napkin.
Never gonna be enough money, never gonna be enough wine, never gonna be enough charity, never gonna be enough time, never gonna say never, never gonna nickel and dime, never, never, never gonna get you off my mind. Never meant to take too much, never meant to tell a lie, never meant to move too fast, never meant to make you cry, never meant to look back, never meant to fall behind, never, never, never meant to take you off my mind. Never wanna stay in one place, never wanna say goodbye, never wanna turn the other cheek, never wanna die, never wanna find what I'm looking for, never wanna be satisfied, never, never, never wanna get you off my mind, never, never, never wanna get you off my mind, never, never, never wanna get you off my mind.
I asked you if we should have a baby. You shrugged and then said maybe we should toss a coin. We couldn't find a single quarter, a nickel, penny, or dime. But you found a Taco Bell fire packet and tossed it up in the air. It's not that we don't care, it's just that getting married at 40 wasn't part of the story. It landed with a thud and didn't give us much. I guess we'd already made a decision by tossing up a Taco Bell fire packet.
Well, you can still do it, honey. I was your age when I had my girl. That's another strange thing about all of us. We're learning things about ourselves and each other. It's like, wow, how is it that I had my child when I was 44 and you're 44 and you're wondering if you should have a kid? So I did have a kid. I got married at 43. No, 44, never mind. And sometimes you gotta just imagine yourself in a different situation because it's kind of shocking. After being single and no child for so long. Thank you, imagination. And thank you, everybody, for being here. We're right at 8 o'clock. This is the title track to my new CD, which I never thought I'd keep doing it. It's my 4th one now, so pretty fun. It was supposed to be a long movie, but I'm not a movie writer, so I condensed it to 3 minutes. She packed on a Sunday and left on a Monday with all she could fit in her car. She left the ring on the bed with a note that said, I never meant to go so far. Then she drove all the way back to the place where the wild things grow. Back to the farm and into the arms of the one she could never let go. Who says you can't come home to an old familiar place and find the one left behind, time never erased? Who says you can't come home? Well, he could see the light on from across the pond. Been dark since her grandmother died. He gave a school ring on that porch swing to the love of his life. But he married the girl from the next town over. That was the price he paid. He gained a son, but he lost the one he loved down by the lake. Who says you can't come home to an old familiar place and find the one left behind, time never erased? Who says you can't come home again? Now they sit and listen to the sounds they've been missing on that old porch swing. 18 years just disappears when you're falling in love again. Again. says you can't come home. Who says you can't come home? Who says you can't come home again? Well, thank you so much, everybody. This is number 4.
Thank you, guys.
We are so on time. Right? Thank you, the duck.
How do you guys feel about a sing-along?